Episode 399, The Job Offer. Ignore them, Jessup said. Hey, wait up, Ethan called, almost jogging to catch up. Why did you leave without saying goodbye? What? Alex asked, looking back. He didn't understand what made the other man behave so arrogantly, or why he seemed to think he was entitled to Alex's attention. Wait, Celia called, running over. I'm sorry. Look at him, Ethan interrupted her. His arms and legs are like twigs. A stiff breeze would knock him over. He looked Alex up and down, making his feelings clear. Alex stood, looking directly at Ethan, waiting for him to continue. Would you dare to fight me? Ethan asked, flexing his muscular arm muscles. Alex was tall and slender, while Ethan was much bulkier. In terms of physical strength, there seemed to be no comparison. Ethan, Celia exclaimed. It's not my fault he's weak, Ethan said, smirking at Alex. I'm just wondering if he was brave enough to face me. Get out of here, Alex said, scowling. Oh, he has a temper, Ethan said, laughing. The smile slipped from his face when he looked at Alex's expression, and he shivered. The temperature in the room seemed to drop, and it felt as if a storm was imminent. Ethan felt a strong urge to drop to the ground and kneel before Alex. He had never experienced anything like it. His legs grew shaky, and he struggled to stay upright, refusing to give in. As a fighter, he often had to use all his strength to compete, no matter how difficult it was. Sometimes, stubbornness was the only difference between winning and losing. I'm sorry, Celia said, hoping Alex would back off. Please forgive Ethan's foolishness. Ethan didn't seem to be in charge of his own body. He couldn't stop shaking, and tears leaked from his eyes. All right already, I'm sorry, Ethan cried, regretting being rude. I was an idiot. I didn't know you were so powerful. I'm sorry. Alex snorted and let him go. He had already made his point. Ethan had believed himself superior and had acted accordingly. Now he knew differently. Mr. Ambrose, I'm sorry, Ethan repeated. I'm nothing compared to you. His attitude had changed dramatically. He was just glad that Alex hadn't actually accepted his invitation to fight. I'll spare you this time for Mr. Clifton's sake, Alex said. But next time, you might not get a chance to apologize. He sat down, tipping his head back to look at the sky, dismissing Ethan as a threat. Ethan didn't dare disturb him. He simply stood to the side, waiting to be acknowledged. Celia stood on Alex's other side with the same respectful attitude. Passing students were confused as they looked at them. Why were 3 well-dressed people hanging around a security guard? If we could get back on topic, Celia said. Can we speak to you about... No, Alex said, cutting her off. Come back some other time. He was frustrated at their persistence. They had some nerve asking him for something now after being so rude. Did they really expect him to agree? Celia glared at Ethan. She knew this was all his fault for being so arrogant. I'm truly sorry we offended you, Celia said. I hope you can forgive Ethan's rudeness. Alex looked at her, saying nothing. We wanted you to protect someone, Celia said. The exit that'll take you out of this city is over there, Alex said, not bothering to listen to her. He looked out at the lake, enjoying the scenery. Jessup felt a little uncomfortable. But if Alex wasn't interested, then Jessup would support his decision. Jessup followed Alex's gaze over the lake, wondering what he was staring at. They want Alex to provide protection for someone? He wondered. So they want him to be a bodyguard? Please give me a chance to finish, Celia pleaded, rubbing at her temples. She was getting a headache. She couldn't abandon her task, so she continued trying to persuade Alex. If she failed, she would be in trouble. I'm not interested in protecting the rich and famous, Alex said. Oh no, you misunderstand, Celia said. We want you to protect a student. I'm already protecting a lot of students, Alex said, laughing. As a security guard at the university, he was responsible for protecting everyone on campus. Please, Celia said. We've already sent 11 bodyguards who are experts in martial arts, but they all died. This student is in a lot of danger. She was determined to do whatever it took to get the job done. What happened to the martial arts experts sent to protect this student? Jessup asked. Celia looked gratefully at Jessup. Their opponents were too fierce, and the student was too valuable a target, she said. Her father is a top biological researcher, and he's been abducted. Now they want to use his daughter as leverage to persuade him to reveal his research. We're trying to rescue the researcher and protect his daughter, and we need someone powerful to help us. We can't afford to make any mistakes. She took a deep breath and then continued to explain. This man has made great contributions to our country. Please help us to save his daughter. I know you don't care about working for someone frivolous, but this is different. She stepped forward, holding out a seed. We would like to give you this gift as thanks for your help, she said. This seed comes from a hybrid of 2 rare plants, both of which contain restorative properties. It's one of the researcher's discoveries, and he's chosen to give it to you as a sign of respect.